Imagine a leaf falling from a tree by a stream. Takes 10 seconds to reach the surface, creating a ripple. Let's close our eyes and imagine that right now. I want to thank you and welcome to Old Human School, a channel we set up to help dreamers like you and me pursue our highest dream in the most effective and efficient manner. If you have been following me for a while, you would have realized that I like to tell people that our outer world is a reflection of what is happening in our inner world, because we really do get what we think about most of the time. So as dreamers, we spend a lot of time leading ourselves, navigating what we think about in our minds most of the time. So as a result, people from the outside may look in, seeing us in our quiet time, dreaming and seemingly not doing anything. They will say, "Why spend so much time dreaming? Why are you not busy? If you're not struggling, maybe you're not trying hard enough." Today, I want to share with you 3 things that are success accelerators, not time wasters in our lives as dreamers. So if you like what I share, please like and subscribe and send it to your friends so that they can come alongside with us and dream their highest dream and be 1% better dreamers every single day. The 3 things that are success accelerators, not time wasters, follow the acronym EGO. The E in EGO stands for eliminate stress. Stress is a good thing, but if it's prolonged stress, it's not good for us, because stress really delays the right decision we can make to move our dream forward. So as dreamers, it's important for us to spend a lot of time focusing on the present moment. You find me doing seemingly a lot of things that are mundane, like this morning I went out for a walk. I spent a lot of time journaling, contemplating, praying. A lot of times I just go to the coffee shop and I just sit down to have my cup of coffee. I think and reflect, and at night I spend my time listening to music. I have an analog record system that I spend time listening to music, relaxing. I also spend a lot of time with my friends and with the family that I love. All these things are done to eliminate stress in my life. When we can control the stress, the cortisol level in our lives, it will remove the delay that we need to make the right decision for our next step towards our dream. So it's important. E in EGO, eliminate stress. The G in EGO stands for gain courage. It takes a lot of strength to be who we are created to be. So it's important for us to always speak to ourselves and to put in affirmations about who we are on a consistent basis so that we can gain courage to live our highest dream. For me, my affirmation is that I am a child of God. I am a divine being, I am blessed, and I am always favored. Dreamers also need to have courage to dream boundlessly and to ask for the big things in our lives. And it requires us to think and to affirm truth into our life through affirmations. Most people still do not have permission to be themselves. They still are looking for people to tell them what to do. Maybe they look to their parents or to their teachers. While it is okay when we were younger, and as grown adults, we need the courage to live our highest dream. So as dreamers, it's always important to find every opportunity to gain more courage, to gain more confidence, to be who you are and what you are called to do. So that is the G in EGO. Not time wasters, but success accelerators. And finally, the O in EGO is to overcome your ego. If there's one greatest enemy in our pursuit of our dreams, is our big ego. It is subtle because ego shows up not only when we are failing, we are not doing well, but it shows up when we are succeeding and winning in our dreams. Ego is the thing that takes the attention away from what is important to focus on ourselves. It helps us think about ourselves all the time. When we think about ourselves, usually we end up thinking about our insecurities, our success, our pride, and it put focus on things that will eventually bring us down. You know, in my years of experience in the corporate, in the family, even in the nonprofit, in the church, I see that all the time in leaders as well as in followers. And when it happens in leaders, it prevents the right decisions to be made for the people and for the organization. And in followers, ego will stop people from flowing together, united in the vision that the organization is set up for. A good strategy that I use is to ask myself, what is my ego doing to me? Do I like it? And most of the time, when I think and I contemplate, I find that no, I don't like what ego is doing to me. And the second question is, what can I do about it? Every time I think about that, I think about how I should turn my big ego into these two things that should better fill my mind. And that is love and compassion. Love for God, love for myself, and love for the people around me. And when I say compassion, I mean I know that God has mercy and compassion for me. And if He has forgiven me, that I should have compassion for myself, forgiving me for mistakes that I make in my life. And also that translates to forgiveness for the people around me. So overcome ego. If you can overcome ego, you eliminate a big thing that will stop you from a sustained success in your life. Doing all these things are not time wasters, but they are success accelerators in your life. But let me end by sharing with you a story of two groups of travelers. These two groups of travelers come from the same city. Both of them did not want to be in their city anymore. The first group of travelers went to the train station, went to the ticketing booth, and asked to buy a ticket. So the ticketing booth officer asked them, "Where do you want to go?" They tell him, "I want to go to CDP." And they got the ticket and almost immediately went straight to the train, hop on the train to go to their destination. Well, the second group of travelers went to the train station. The ticketing officer asked them, "Where do you want to go?" And the thing about this second group of travelers is they knew they didn't want to be where they are, but they did not know where they want to go. So they had a hard time communicating to the ticketing officer that they just want to leave, but they did not know where they want to go. Now, the ticketing officer was asked, "Sir, you have to let me know where you want to go." And they replied, "Anyway, I just don't want to be where I am, but I don't know where I want to go. Please decide for me." The ticketing officer said, No, I can't decide for you. Just tell me where you want to go." And they just blurted out a city and they just went on their way. You know, when they are on their way, these two group of travelers, you can imagine the first group of traveler, the state that they are in a calm because they know where they are going in their journey. And the second group still do not know where they will be going. They know that they don't like where they are, but they end up just wasting their time. Because when they reach the destination, they will realize that's not the way they want to go. As dreamers, we need to be like the first group of people. We have our dream. We know what's our worthy highest dream, and we are well on our way. So dreamers, let's do this with lesser stress, greater courage, and maybe no ego. So with that, I hope you enjoy today's episode of 3 things that are not time wasters, but success accelerators, so that we can get to our dreams in the easiest and the fastest possible way. I hope you will like, subscribe, share this to your friends. If you have any questions about today's episode, please write down in the comment box below. With that, I wish you dream big, start small, but start now.